take everything you know about a Let's Play video, throw it out the window, because a lot of people get this wrong and it ends up hurting their video. So I'm going to show you what people do right with proof behind the examples and things that I've learned over the past 4 years that just tank your video. Here we go. So first things first, let me teach you one of my mistakes so you don't do the same thing. So this was actually one of my first YouTube videos in 2018. Let's take a look at the title. Hexen 5X Challenge, Chapter 3, What's Behind the Final Doors and More. Let's play Hexen. Ooh, that's a mouthful right there. So there's a lot of things wrong with this one. So I lead out with the game because I want to have search engine traffic. Hexen, let's play Hexen. I want YouTube to see what this video is about. But the thing is, I don't need all the words because most of the traffic I'm going to get is browse, and so they're not going to be searching for this game. And let's take a look at what went wrong here. This is a thumbnail. There's a lot to be desired here. So other than that, let's look at the retention. Oh, I lost a ton of people at the first little bit, and then, well, they happen to stick around. I look over here and I see that I'm describing the video and I make a big mistake right here. Get ready. Chapter 3. You do not want to use chapter numbers or episode numbers because when you get 20 episodes in, the viewer's going to be like, oh my gosh, I have 17 hours to catch up on. So you do not want to do that. What do you want to do? Well, I started to get it right here. What's behind the final doors and more. I gave the episode a title like it's a TV show. Well, you got to be careful with the titles. You want to have their own hook, and it's almost time to pull up the trusty notepad here. Well, first of all, let's get rid of this Let's Play Hexen at the very end of it, and let's pull up our notepad. So the first thing we want to talk about is the hook. You want your video to attract anyone who has never seen you before. You want each video to stand alone. You don't want to have to say part 20. You want to say, if I have never seen your channel before, I can jump right into this video and fit in and understand what's going on. So instead of what's behind the final doors and more, maybe I could have given it off the top of my head, the final battle, or something enticing like, do I win this final battle? Cool, or this big fight, something to attract you and try to pull you in with it. The hook is key. I see people doing my mistake right here all the time, and if they just redirect their title, I've actually spoken to a YouTuber who did this. He was doing this and he changed it. I have seen this in action. We're going to look at some of these channels today and see what they do. He went from this type of format to standalone videos with a hook that give you a reason to click and watch, and everything has gone well for him. Now that we've looked at something bad, let's take a look at one of my good videos, and then we'll talk about some awesome stats coming up. Is Doom Eternal actually fun without quick switching is the next one we're looking at. You can see this thumbnail pops right out, makes you want to say, what's going on here? What is he fighting? I need to click on this to see. And it's still 12 minutes long. This is not edited, by the way. It's a whole straight raw file, and you can see it's been 18,000 views, about $30 worth, and the retention's not too great. I'm going to show you some things about that later, but this is no editing. I do think that I would have done some things differently, but hey, it did pretty well so far. Let's take a look at the video and see what we did. Well, we have the hook right here. First of all, is Doom Eternal actually fun without quick switching, which is basically animation cancellation to shoot guns faster? So what am I doing here different than the last video that flopped? Well, I give it a hook. You say, oh, is it fun? I don't know, I want to see, because quick switching is so important. I am giving a hook and a story. When you click this video and watch it, you see, hey, he's going to tell a story about quick switching and really bring me into the video and get me entranced in it. Now, I'm also demonstrating what I am doing. I'm not quick switching. I am a quick switcher in this game. I do it through and through, and a lot of people do. It's so popular. I took a popular topic right here and flipped it on its head. You see this and you're like, wow, this is crazy. Why is he saying this? But I actually back up what I say. So that's another important thing too. And something you have to look at is this. I'm not just making this video part 7, part 8. You're looking at the actual title and hook. The whole part has a hook. It is essentially a Let's Play, more or less. But I am talking about a specific topic instead of just narrating. Topic is key. Don't just narrate. Give it a difference between a live stream. I am talking about and showing and educating. That's the key point. The viewer can walk away from this video with more knowledge to become a better player and have understanding of the game. That is so important because the viewer wants something from the video. That's okay to say that. The viewer wants something from the video. If they're going to give me these 11 minutes and 56 seconds, I need to make it worth their time and let them have something from it to learn and to grow. I don't want to waste their time because it's valuable. We only get 24 hours in a day. and I want to make sure that they are enjoying what I'm bringing forth to them. Now, we'll be looking at Decino here in just a minute, but when we talk about stakes, the Master Frieze. Now, let's take a look at his channel here. This is his second channel. Now, it's not his main one that gets a lot more views actually, but these, look at this, 26 minutes, 19, 25. What are the thumbnails? You see the battle that's going on, high ELO gameplay. This is high skill, high stakes. What's going to happen? Is he going to lose? He's trying to go to the top. Look at this, random battles from top 500 to 1. He wants to get to the best, but what's going to happen along the way? Will he fail? Will he win? That's the key. If you have a permadeath mode in your game, that's important because, hey, if you die, you restart the whole thing. Your stakes are there. The viewer will be on the edge of their seat, wondering what's going to happen next. And that is what keeps that retention, keeps them watching. What is going to be the next thing he talks about? So if we look at these thumbnails and we click one, most of it's his battle. He does do some editing, but he's showing you everything going on in the screen. You are learning how to be a top tier player. But wait, what if you say, Austin, I'm not the best. What can I do? Well, there's something, if you think about all you know about your game, figure out what you're best at with this game and share that experience. What's something that's helped you that you wish that you would have known when you first started? What's something that you could avoid someone else spending 2 years learning that you could help them in one video? That is what it is. It is, I say this every video, the value of it. Find something that works and help others do it too. No matter how big or small it might be, do that thing. We can clearly see it works for Frieze. I mean, we have 67% retention on 6 minutes average view duration. That's on a 9, not even 10-minute video, and people are watching well over half, almost 3/4. And if you thought that was crazy, check this out. 10 minutes, 55 seconds, that's 11 minutes, almost half the video being watched on a 24-minute, 31-second video. But he knows how to bring you in with the hook, get you interested with the storytelling and the stakes. Oh, I got to figure out what he does next. And then you want to stick around to learn from him and find what he does well and figure out, is he going to win? Is he going to lose? He wouldn't have gotten you in the video in the first place without the hook, though. That is very important. Now we got to look at the master of the Let's Play for the Doom, Decino. Now I say edit it as needed. Take out the fluff. If you're just like wandering around like, I don't know what I'm doing here, take that out. However, look, if you look at Decino, he has a lot of experience and makes every moment encapsulated is a real word, but he brings you in 40 minutes and 12 seconds. Now, here's something very interesting about him. He does things different. Most of his views and videos come from the analysis that he does, but look at this here, 40 minutes long, 25,000, 18,000, 21,000 views. People want to see it. He does a typical naming situation, Doom 2, 9 circles, ultraviolence 100%, which is not the way that I would go about it, but his audience doesn't want the loud screaming YouTuber. They want the chill, the calm. I'm going to narrate and talk about this play. And he also plays at a very top tier, which really sets him apart. So you can really make sure that he gives you something for the value. You watch someone and learn from them as they are the best. Again, value, watch, learn. So for his style that he does, it works really well for him. I actually have a full analysis video on Decino on my other channel if you want to check that out too, link in the description below. Another one of my videos here, it's about 7,300 views, about $25. I did really no editing on here. I did a guide of a boss explaining how he works and what is important about him and really showed it in real time. Actually, let's pull up that video right now. So you can see here my retention does pretty well with it, but you can tell this is all a raw file. I break down each phase, everything in the battle, so you learn how he works and operates. And it's so important because value is the key. So we're looking at the retention graph for another unedited video here as we talk about streaming versus Let's Play. This is me talking about a level and breaking down the game design and elements from it to see if it is a good video game level as I talk and play through it. Almost like a developer stream type, which I'm not a developer, but you can see the value that I'm giving here. And despite having zero editing, I'm still able to get 4 minutes, 19 seconds average view duration and 40% AVD percentage. It's because what I'm talking about is the key. Now, Let's Play and streaming have been kind of switched around lately, and Let's Plays can be tough to grow on, but if they're fun and you enjoy doing them and you want to take a break from your original type of video, do it. Make one. I've been able to take them and transform them into another type of video that is something that you can learn and grow from while still being the core of a Let's Play and have fun doing it. Now, the thing with the Let's Play is, will you grow your channel on it? I recommend doing other videos to bring people in. And if you want to do a Let's Play, you can from there. You're probably going to have an existing audience that mostly watches them, so they may not be the best for growth tools, but as we see here with Decino, he has much success with them. So what's the biggest thing that you learned today? Check out the video on your screen for 10 free gaming video ideas to help you out in your next one. I'm Austin. Subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.